Right, listen up. Absolutely fed up with seeing you lot mope around thinking you have to eat cardboard to get in shape. It's a load of rubbish. You want to feel good, look good, and actually enjoy your bloody food, don't you? Well, it's not rocket science. Stop making excuses and start making some delicious, smart choices. This isn't about starving yourselves, it's about fueling your body with proper, decent grub that tastes fantastic. Looking to lose weight without sacrificing flavor? Of course you are, you're not daft. Here are 5 protein-packed morning meals under 400 calories that helped me shed those extra pounds. And trust me, if I can get these results with food this good, then there's absolutely no reason you can't either. We're talking about real food, real flavor, and real results. No more bland, boring breakfasts that leave you feeling like you've chewed on a doormat. So pay attention, because I'm not going to repeat myself. These aren't just recipes, these are game changers for your morning routine and your waistline. We're going to kickstart your day the right way, with meals that are quick, easy, and packed with the good stuff. Get your notepads ready, or better yet, just get your aprons on, because after this you'll be desperate to get into the kitchen and whip these up. Let's go! First up, Greek yogurt with berries and nuts. Now don't you dare reach for that sugary, watery nonsense they call yogurt in those little plastic pots. We're talking proper, thick, creamy Greek yogurt, the kind that actually has some substance, some protein. This isn't just a light snack, this is a powerhouse that will keep you feeling full and satisfied, not reaching for a biscuit tin an hour later. It's about quality. People, get the best you can afford. It makes all the bloody difference, and for God's sake, make sure it's plain. We're adding the flavor ourselves the way. Next, the berries. Fresh, vibrant, bursting with natural sweetness and antioxidants. Don't even think about using that frozen mush that bleeds everywhere. We want plump blueberries, juicy raspberries, sliced strawberries, a beautiful medley of color and taste. This is what makes it exciting, what makes it look as good as it tastes. And then the nuts. A sprinkle of toasted almonds, walnuts or pecans for that essential crunch and healthy fats. Not a whole bloody bag, mind you, just enough to add texture and a bit more protein. It's about balance, you see. This isn't complicated, is it? A beautiful bowl of creamy yogurt jeweled with fresh berries and topped with a satisfying crunch of nuts. It takes, 2 minutes to assemble? 2 minutes for a breakfast that sets you up for the entire morning, under 400 calories and packed with protein. No more excuses about not having time or it being too difficult. This is simple, this is delicious, and this is how you start your day like a champion, not a chump. Get it done! Right, avocado toast. I know what you're thinking. Oh, here we go, another trendy dish. But listen, done properly, this is a bloody fantastic breakfast. We're not talking about some flimsy piece of white bread with a smear of green. No, we need good quality, rustic bread, sourdough, whole grain, something with a bit of character, toasted to perfection, golden brown, crispy on the outside, still a bit soft in the middle. That's your canvas, understand? Get the base right and everything else follows. Then the avocado, it has to be ripe, not rock hard, not a brown, mushy mess. Perfectly ripe, creamy and full of flavor. Mash it with a fork, a little squeeze of lemon or lime juice to keep it vibrant. A pinch of chili flakes for a little kick if you're feeling adventurous. Salt, pepper. Season it properly. Don't just plonk it on the toast like you're plastering a wall. Treat it with some respect. This is the star, alongside our next beautiful component, and that, my friends, is the perfectly poached egg. Golden runny yolk, tender white. It's a work of art. If you're serving up a hard rubbery puck, then just go home. A beautifully poached egg sitting proudly on top of that creamy avocado and crisp toast is what elevates this dish from good to absolutely stunning. The combination of healthy fats from the avocado, protein from the egg, and good carbs from the toast, it's a winner. Satisfying, nutritious, and it looks bloody gorgeous. Chapter 3, now cottage cheese. Some of you are probably pulling a face right now, thinking it's bland, boring, diet food from the dark ages. Well, you're wrong, or at least you're doing it wrong. Good quality cottage cheese is a fantastic source of protein. It's low in calories and it's incredibly versatile. The key, like with everything, is to use good ingredients and not be afraid to jazz it up a bit. We're not aiming for a sad, lumpy pile, we're aiming for something refreshing and satisfying. So, you've got your cottage cheese, what next? Fruit, of course, and I mean proper, fresh, seasonal fruit. Think juicy chunks of melon in the summer, crisp apple or pear in the autumn, perhaps some lovely berries or sliced peaches. The natural sweetness and tartness of the fruit cut through the creaminess of the cottage cheese beautifully. It adds texture, it adds vitamins, and it makes the whole thing look a million times more appealing. Don't just chuck a can of syrupy fruit cocktail in there, for crying out loud. Fresh is best, and you can get creative. A drizzle of honey if you must, but go easy. A sprinkle of cinnamon, perhaps some chia seeds, or a few slivered almonds for a bit of crunch. This isn't about complicated cooking, it's about smart combinations. A bowl of cottage cheese and fruit is quick, it's easy, it keeps you full, and it hits that protein target without blowing your calorie budget. Stop thinking of it as punishment and start seeing it as a delicious, simple solution for a healthy, protein-packed start to your day. Honestly, it's a no-brainer. Chapter 4. Alright, protein smoothies. Now, these can be absolutely brilliant, or they can be a disaster. Too many people end up with something that's either watery and tasteless or thick as clag and tastes like chalk. We're not doing that. We're making a smoothie that's delicious, packed with protein, and something you actually look forward to drinking. The secret? Quality ingredients and the right balance. It's not about just chucking everything into a blender and hoping for the best, you muppets. First, your protein powder. Choose a good one. Don't skimp here, or you'll regret it with every sip. Whether it's whey, casein, or a plant-based option, find one that tastes decent on its own and has a good protein content. Then your liquid base unsweetened almond milk, coconut water, or even just plain water. Avoid sugary juices that just add empty calories. We want this to be a lean, mean protein machine, not a dessert in disguise. Think smart, people, think smart. Then the good stuff, fruit. Frozen berries are fantastic here. They make the smoothie cold and thick without needing ice, which can dilute the flavor. A banana adds creaminess and natural sweetness. A handful of spinach, you won't even taste it, I promise, but it adds a whack of nutrients. Maybe a tablespoon of nut butter for extra protein and healthy fats. Blend it until it's smooth and creamy, not a lumpy mess. This is your quick on-the-go breakfast that ticks all the boxes. Delicious, nutritious, and under 400 calories. What's not to love? Chapter 5. Finally, a classic scrambled eggs, but not just any scrambled eggs. We're not making those dry, overcooked, rubbery bits of sadness you get in a bad hotel buffet. We're making proper, creamy, delicious scrambled eggs packed with flavor and, of course, protein. Eggs are a breakfast champion for a reason. They're versatile, quick to cook, and incredibly nutritious. But the technique, my friends, the technique is everything. Get this wrong and you might as well eat the carton. So, fresh eggs, a knob of butter, or a tiny splash of oil in a non-stick pan over a medium-low heat. Low and slow is the key for creamy scrambled eggs, not blasting them on high like you're trying to set the kitchen on fire. Whisk your eggs well, season them with salt and pepper, and then into the pan. Gentle stirring, constantly moving them around, folding them over. Don't let them sit there and turn into an omelette. We want soft, beautiful curds, and to make them even better, we're adding fresh spinach and crumbled feta cheese. The spinach wilts down beautifully, adding nutrients and a lovely color. The feta gives you that salty, tangy kick that just lifts the whole dish. A little sprinkle of fresh herbs at the end, chives, parsley, perfection. This is a breakfast that feels indulgent but is still well within our calorie and protein goals. It's satisfying, it's savory, and it's a brilliant way to start your day feeling strong and ready for anything. No excuses for bad eggs anymore. So, there you have it, 5 absolutely brilliant protein-packed breakfast ideas, all under 400 calories, all designed to get you feeling fantastic and help you on your way. These aren't just recipes I've pulled out of thin air. These are meals that have genuinely made a difference for me, Skillbite 12. And they can for you too. Stop thinking that healthy eating has to be a chore, or that losing weight means eating bland, boring food. It's simply not true. Try these meals and see the difference they can make in your weight loss journey. Remember, it's not just about eating less, but eating right. It's about choosing ingredients that nourish your body, that give you sustained energy, and that actually taste bloody delicious. There's no magic pill, no quick fix that lasts. But making smart, consistent choices with your food, especially at the start of the day, is a massive step in the right direction. You've got the tools now, so use them. Don't just watch this video and then go back to your old ways. Get in the kitchen, try these out, experiment a little, and find what works for you. Eating well should be a pleasure, not a punishment. So, go on, give these a go, and let me know how you get on. I expect to see some amazing breakfast creations. Now get to it and don't mess it up.